Hey guys, welcome back. And today's video we're going to talk about entry points. I'm going to show you some examples. I'm going to show you how you can enter. I'm going to show you different variations about that. Maybe you're going to like some, maybe you don't going to like some, but that's important to know. And all of the information we passed, in the back of the videos, in the previous videos, we talked about that and we talked about several entry points. And now we're gonna just concentrate on that and I'm gonna show you some examples. So let's get into the charts. One of the most simple entry points, which I can tell you, it's gonna be about support and resistance levels. Yep, when the price is bouncing from the support level and it's bouncing back from the resistance level. Basically, in this kind of the construction of the chart, we are looking for the confirmation candles, which is going to be huge candles, in this case scenario, for example, the red ones, with a huge amount of volume, less wicks in the bottom. After that, we can target and enter the position when the price closes. We're putting our stop loss above and we're targeting, for example, support level. Same goes if you're looking for the long position, we are waiting for the huge candle up, we're entering the trade, putting our stop loss and then targeting something, at least 1 to 2 risk reward. This is my suggestion. So now let's look for this kind of the example. Where I'm gonna put this and this. Yeah, getting into the chart. We have here some kind of the demand zone, support zone, and what we are looking is a huge amount of power which gonna take us to the top. Yeah, so the price went up, created a highest point here, yeah, and then decided to check again this demand zone, this support zone. Doesn't matter. As you can see here, we have this kind of the example. Yeah, this candle is basically without any wicks and it's green and it's going up, so it's good. But where would I enter would be here. You see, 2 consecutive green candles and the second one is basically without the wicks. So what we are doing, we're entering the long position when the price closes, and then with your edge you can put your stop loss here, or for the safety you're putting your stop loss below our demand zone, and then you're targeting something, for example this highs. Yeah, not the highest one, because for example maybe this is a resistance level. Yeah, so we targeting those points and we have 1 to 1.5 risk reward. It's not much, but this is 1 hour time frame. If we are targeting 1 to 2 risk reward, yeah, 1 to 2 risk reward, it's gonna be with taking out these highs and it's gonna take much longer. Yeah, but if we're putting our stop loss here below the wicks, when the buying pressure started, we have our 1 to 2 risk reward even below here, and we have an amazing trade with 1 to 2 risk rewards. For example, if you're risking $1,000, in this case you're gonna gain 2,000. Yeah, makes sense. Same goes here. We have a demand zone, we have a supply zone. The price is taking out in the ranging market, and look at what happened. It was a wick here, the price didn't go too much further, and then we have a huge candle down. After that, for example, we entering the trade, putting our stop loss above the wicks, and our take profit is 1 to 2, or we taking to the demand zone in this case scenario, and after a while, after the consolidation, we entering the trade, badam badim badum, we have a take profit. So that's one way to enter. I'm gonna show you another one, and you know that it's gonna be the trend market and the fair value gaps. If we have the uptrend, yeah, we have the uptrend, we have our boss, we have high, high, low. We are looking at this, for example, case. High low was formed, the price made a boss here, and the price is going down a little bit. It's going down to somewhere, and if we have our fair value gap here, and if we are looking for the long position, we are putting our entry point at the beginning of it and putting our stop loss below the wicks and entering, targeting the new high, in this case scenario the new boss, and we have our entry point here. If we are going down, principle is basically the same. Lower lows, lower highs. We are looking for the fair value gap. We are entering in the bottom of it, putting our stop loss here above our lower high, because if this breaks, our confirmation is not so fully and the change of character is happening. And we're targeting a new boss, it's gonna be here, so yeah, maybe we can drag it more and make it 1 to 2 risk reward. Basically that's one of the entry points. So now let's look for the example. Let's set the chart, and we have the market, and the market is moving here. The highest point was change of character, and the market is going like that, yeah. And we can try to look for some entry points here, because we know it's downtrend, yeah, we know it's a downtrend, but what do we need right now is a fair value gap, and I don't see any good this one, but it was invalidated several times. You see the price close above it and then went below. It's still possible to enter. For example, here we have our entry point. We're gonna put our stop loss above the wick, above the lower high, because if the price goes there, there is a consolidation and maybe trend's not happening. And after that, we targeting something. We can target this lows, yeah, the lowest point from here, or we targeting 1 to 2 risk reward. But if you're doing that, we have an amazing 1 to 3 risk reward. Yeah, it wasn't much. We just found that this is change of character, yeah, and the price of the Bitcoin started forming lower highs and lower lows, and we're looking for the short position. Basic as that. And I'm suggesting for you to use those kind of the entry points. Of course, there is much more, but those are the main ones. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope the entry points and examples was good. On September 5th the academy starts. I'm really waiting for you. We're gonna get into this trading deeper and deeper, much more videos, much more education, and if you wanna make a decent living from it, you have to join. Check the description. So yeah guys, thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next episode.